I'm late, so I might have missed it, but where are things at with center and interior O-line?
Oh, God. The same as last year at this point? Because it's like I know it's only been a difference of 2 practices from here since I was last there, but it's like
it's worse.
It's very bleak. It's looking abysmal.
Last year
by
they
the
had
day.
Richburg. Last year they had Richburg. This year their starting center is Daniel Brunskill, who's never started and is having trouble with the snaps. Their starting right guard is Tom Compton, who to me looks worse than what Mike Person was doing last year.
That's why they're rolling out Colton McKivitz.
Right. I didn't really notice Mike Person much until he was getting dominated in the playoffs. I've noticed Compton a lot. He's not good enough. I don't understand that was really the plan to have him start at right guard. So yeah, they might have Brunskill and Colton McKivitz starting, which is, I mean, rough. And for a team that had maybe the fewest weaknesses to address of any team in the league, how did they not address this? Maybe it's time that they should sign Josh Garnett. He's available. Or maybe Anthony Davis. He came back out of retirement and tried to play guard for a second until he retired again. Maybe they can convince him. I don't know. I'll give him a call. I'll text him. I'll DM him.
They should have pulled the trigger on Kilgore faster, because now it looks what looked like there was a little gleam of hope in the sun immediately turned into nighttime right there, because Brunskill, he's got to learn a whole new position. He's got to get that snap count down with the way he's a turnover waiting to happen. Turnover is waiting to happen. Yeah. And then it makes it. And then even if he does become somewhat adequate there, you still got a hole there at right guard, and probably even worse in person there with Compton. That's why they're rolling out Colton McKivitz there, who didn't look great, but didn't look bad either. They're running out of options here, because then you have to start thinking about with Richburg too. Because you already know he's an injury plague at this point with every year. They have to start exploring something. Something needs to be on the table.
Well, look, you can tell me if I'm wrong here, but they're not playing real football. They're not tackling, but they do run plays. They run the ball in practice. And from what I saw, the run game was not effective today.
Nope.
It was getting stuffed, and the running backs were getting hit kind of hard, and they were getting frustrated and getting a little perturbed about it. But the way I saw it wasn't that Mostert wasn't playing well or McKinnon. It was that the interior offensive line was getting bullied.
No execution.
By Kinlaw, Solomon Thomas, Darian Daniels, Kevin Givens, all these guys. So I do think it's an issue. And the only silver lining is that Hronis Grasu held his own. And actually, I would give the edge against Kinlaw twice in one-on-one. So he got that going for him.
Oh God, that's a little disappointing there, right there. Just a little bit. No, it's really bad. They need to figure out, already have some contingencies in place. Otherwise, it's a little shameful that you're going to let your Achilles heel from last year still carry over, if not worsen.